Hey guys, what's going on? This is Benji, Nerf Herder. I have a saber. I have a few videos I'm going to be doing back to back. I'm going to be wearing the same old shit. This saber right here is one that I have done for a friend of mine, Brian at Mid-Ohio Jedi Order. I've recently finished this up for him. This is a speeder bike Corran horn inspired lightsaber. So this is a scratch build. This is scratch and dent parts. He sent me a bunch of scratch and dent parts. The deal was I'll make him one of these hilts and then keep the rest of the parts. It worked out great. I got a couple cool pieces out of that batch that I really needed. So thank you, Brian. From there on out, it is a mix of some MHS, modified pieces, different stuff. I was very happy. I got, this is, if you know, you know. This box right here is actually from a Graflex clamp. I had the bar that it slides into. I cut it, bend it, welded it. Forget. Put 2 accent LEDs in there. The box is pretty cool. I got some pieces in there that I made up. And then I'm very proud of this, Brian. When you get it, once you figure it out, it's pretty simple. I wanted to hide that aux switch as best as I could. So that aux switch is this red guy right there, and it is extremely low profile. So you really got to dig up. This is your activation switch. This has a stock V3, the NeoPixel, supplied by the Saber Merchant. He supplied the board, which is a Crystal Focus 10, the CFX. The speaker, which I'm not sure what it is. It's a bass speaker of some kind. And then the pixel. So there on out, I did the switches, did the construction on the hill, and then I did a custom design chassis, which I have just been mainly doing lately, is chassis designs, which take me a while to do, just due to the amount of time I spend on them, designing them up, testing them out, seeing if they fit and whatnot. So it holds a 18650 battery. Brian, just make sure I'll get with you on, make sure you always use protected cells, people. Don't just use a vape shop battery or whatever. You got a NeoPixel saber, you want to make sure that you are running a protected cell, a 15 amp high drain at least. I think you can do 10, but might as well just get a 15 amp. Just get a battery that won't go boom. Why is that so hard for everyone? I don't understand. People are totally willing to blow their house up to slap a cheap vape battery in there. Like, just be safe. So again, like I said, I did the control box and all these greeblies up here, but the only place that really kind of hinders your grip. That was one thing I really wanted to do with this lightsaber. With this speeder bike hilt, usually the emitters are crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on, but with this guy, I wanted kind of sleek, but still a junk scrap build. You know what I mean? So the emitter is very heavily inspired by what my buddy TJ did for me on a Corran saber that he gifted me a long time ago. I just loved it. I had an emitter that was close, so TJ took some inspiration from there, man. I hope you don't mind. But this is for Brian, and I wanted him to have something really cool too. So this right here, cut. It's got a lot of dimensions in the emitter, which I thought was cool. But again, the emitter is really comfortable. This whole saber is comfortable to hold. 2 hands. The only thing that's going to bother you is this, and you're not. I mean, that's fine with me. I did the rubber knurled grip that I love doing. Brian, this is going to feel a little different than a leather wrap to you, but it's cushion and rubber and textured and knurled and grooved. I love doing this stuff. But this is some of my more favorite to do. So let's go ahead and wake it up. Got Son of Corelli on here. This is the font that Jesse and I made for the speeder bike Corran style hilts. So let's go ahead and play with it. Again, like I said, I love how the emitter will go. There's a lot of depth in there. And again, this aux switch. Oh, there you go. You get your blinkies. Sorry. I was like, you know what? Some external blinkies, man. Gotta do it. Right? Some piping exposed wire. This exposed wire is, secured in there pretty well. Obviously, don't go yanking on it, but it won't go anywhere. It's pretty tight. So, you got your blinkies. They will do the dance, idle. And then right there, touch, and that was partially by design, but you're not going to accidentally hit it. But it is easy to hit once you like figure it out. Like it's kind of one of those things where once your finger's on it, just press the whole plate. You know what I mean? Sometimes I do it like, I just grip it like this with my thumb, and that's enough for me to do it. Sounds really good for, you know, whatever speaker's in there. I'm not sure what it is. For those force waves, you press the auxiliary, hold it for a second, and activate a swing. So that's something that is kind of tricky for some people, but once you get used to it, it's really not hard. See? I love that one so much. And then, that red switch is some of my favorites, man. This button it's so smooth. Alright, we'll put the blade in there. So your blade retention is this guy right here, Brian. You don't touch this guy. It just takes the shroud off anyways, but you don't want to do that. Just leave everything on as is, man. I mean, you really don't have to mess with anything. So 8/32, right? There's your stock pixel down in there. Very bright. Very, very bright. It's a 1-inch blade, so you just get that down there. You know how to put a blade in. Just be gentle with the pins. I'm gonna miss this one, dude. When it leaves. Got your blinkies dancing. You see these guys dancing some? Yeah, there you go. All right, Brian, you got other fonts on here too.
Sound bank selection.
I left all the stock fonts on there.
Audio player. Western system exit menu.
Nightfall.
So you got Nightfall.
Crystal focus. Crystal
Nebula.
grainy.
There you go, man. I hope you like it. Like I said, I try to do something different with each Corran horn. And I love this one. I really do. It is so comfortable to hold with two hands. I love that. All right. So much fun. That's the good stuff. All right, Brian. So I will, I got a blade plug. I got to finish making that for you right now. I'm just kind of letting it sit in there. Like I said, man, I was so, I love building hilts for somebody who's going to really enjoy them. If you know me by now, I am not interested in building a saber for you to use as a paperweight and then sell a week later because you're bored of it. I thoroughly love props, lightsabers, the hobby, all of it. I try to build for people who are like-minded and are going to love and cherish it. To me, this is also it's like a gift. You know what I mean? Like in a way, like, yeah, you paid me, thank you very much, because I definitely love getting paid for my time and my work. But it's the sentiment. You know what I mean? I know you're going to enjoy it, and that to me makes me happy doing this for you. So, Brian, I can't wait. I can't wait to see your video on it, and I can't wait to see your reaction. So, all right, brother, I will be in touch with this. We can talk about the configuration and the do's and don'ts, whatnot. Pretty much everything in the video covered it. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward build. Like I said, with the just make sure you're using the right battery. Spring size your negative. It's real simple to just pop a battery in. Usually, if you got a sticker, you get a sticker inside. So it's just easier for the body to go on and off. So I never need to touch any of the set screws on this saber or anything other than your blade retention. So, all right, man. Thank you guys so much. I got more videos coming. I'm about to do back-to-back videos. So I've been doing a lot of saber work, and I'm happy to show it off. Thank you so much, and until next time, may the force be with you.
You stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Scruffy looking.